I ate, laughed, mourned with these men while you hid in your tent.
So we come together to pray and mourn.
This is a time for mourning.
All I could do was mourn.
Now I'm mourning her.
You need to package yourself so that people will truly mourn your loss.
Brothers despise this man, yet you mourn him.
To give a performance, $11 to act like a mourner.
His death was mourned by all musketeers.
Mourning for you.
Don't worry, no one will mourn one less lawyer in the world. There's death everywhere.
You mourn her in the daylight.
And I promise you.
These are our countrymen. I ate, laughed, mourned with these men while you hid in your tent. You betray all of Greece just to see it.
So we come together to pray and mourn. But we also come...
You're not stupid. You're stupid. I know you're in mourning. I'm not going, Mom. They won't even know if we're there.
John, this is not a time for vengeance. This is a time for mourning.
She kept her illness from me. So all I could do was mourn her.
What you witnessed last night. Now I'm mourning her. You doubt the veracity of my heart.
I'm just sitting here.
Cheap. Pay cash. You need to package yourself so that people will truly mourn your loss. And America loves pregnant women.
Yes. The brothers despise this man, yet you mourn him.
He was very special.
Your Shields? You were hired to give a performance, $11 to act like a mourner. You didn't do your job, you don't get paid. Next.
Only by reputation. His death was mourned by all musketeers.
How did he die?
It's certainly been informed that you are dead. She's mourning for you, grieving for you.
In a public square and mourned her lost innocence.
Don't be sorry.
It's the accident. Don't worry, no one will mourn one less lawyer in the world. There's death everywhere these days, Johnny. But what gives you are?
We can mourn her in the daylight. We got
While mourning his wife's death, the Indian took a blood oath never to look at another squaw.
In time, you will see that this is the best thing.
In time, you'll drop dead and I'll come to your funeral in a red dress.
Loretta.
What?
That's important, Anna. At a time of mourning. All right?
Has he been rooting around and taking things?
Maybe. I think he's still in mourning.
Well, I probably am too, but there's something kind of on that.
Are you mourning her or my dad? Peter. Hey.
So it was that Conan mourned his lost Valeria. At length he sought adventure in...
Don't mind her, Henry. She's mourning her late husband.
I wasn't...
But what I can't do is continue to lie here every day and watch you mourn for a life you think you should have had.
I'm worried about her, Henry. She's really got me worried.
Yeah, I know.
She's in the most difficult position of feeling she should mourn the death of your son. After 5 years, your instincts tell you to mourn him, too.
What's the matter? Is something... Oh, I must look like I'm in mourning. I didn't mean it that way, or I wouldn't have... Men are such fools. Men want to be heroes, and the widows mourn.
Creeds. Yeah, skip the commercial, will you? These men don't look like the usual mourners. Mr. Santos, there's something else.
So we both mourn. You for...
I mourned you for 3 months. And in the 3rd month of mourning you...
You don't get that, do you? Because you're here hoping that your dad dies so you don't have to mourn for him.
Bond between you and Lord Kira. You are granted 1 year to mourn.
But you will remain a guest of Lord Kiros until you...
People, well, let us say the people who work for Mr. Colbert might reasonably regard you as the person least likely to mourn his passing. We would just...
Me. It is not for any of the Queen's subjects to presume to tell Her Majesty when and where she should come out of mourning. It is the Queen's sorrow that keeps her secure.
Numerous houses of worship representing all religions as the nation mourns those we lost.
A lot of questions about the government.
There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying.
How did you seduce him?
I did.
You didn't take advantage of his confusion, of his mourning his recently deceased bride?
No. I listened to him was all.
I tried to do that so many times, but I could never find the words.
Blessed are those who mourn.
We have insurance issues with our own employees, with our union, not to mention the health of the mourners to consider. I want to bury my wife.
You didn't really bring it all the way from Paris just for me? Oh.
Yes, I thought it was about time I got you out of that fake mourning. Next trip, I'll bring you some green silk for a frock to match it.
He mourns for his brother. And...
The tiny nation of Wakanda is mourning the death of its monarch, King T'Chaka. The beloved ruler was one of many confirmed dead after...
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted.
They died. Him and a million others. Why don't you mourn for them?
I do!
Well, so do I! So do I!
The Chinese reassembly call. Listen. It ends on the same three mournful notes.
What's your daughter got to do with it?
Now that the whole town is in mourning, I want to show them that I'm grieving as well. I'll have some pictures taken of the body.
Where's Rachel? Shut away mourning for me? Fetch her down here.
She's not good for you. She's never for anyone else.
Oh, she's completely
What's the matter with
changed.
her?
She's just not the...
Nobody will mourn for me. No one will pray for my soul.
I do, my love. But know that this man, Balian, mourns his wife.